So I would say the biggest problem we've had so far with GTA 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online on the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and S has been migrating players' accounts from older platforms and the PC. Obviously, you want to take your character, your money, your cars, your clothing, your properties with you, and a lot of players have been finding out that they've been having to start over, which has been making a ton of people upset. That was one of the big things that Rockstar actually addressed personally. Now, on their Newswire post that they put out today, they specifically talked about GTA Online profile migration. They said players with a Rockstar Games social club account can seamlessly migrate their GTA Online profile from PS4 or Xbox One to PS5 or Xbox Series X and S, which includes any characters, money, progression, stats, vehicles, properties, weapons, clothing, and player-created jobs. Returning players who migrate their profiles will also receive the all-new Karen S95, converted and tuned up courtesy of HAL's Special Works, along with the exclusive Cool Noise HSW racing suit, dark purple pearl chameleon paint, and red prismatic pearl chameleon paint. Just load up the game on either of these new consoles, and the first time you enter GTA Online, you'll be given the option to migrate your online profile. You can also choose to transfer your character via the Migrate Profile option in the online section of the pause menu. Please note, migrating your GTA Online profile will result in its removal from the PS4 or Xbox One account it was initially tied to, which means you will need to create a new one to continue playing on the original platform. You can also transfer story mode progress by uploading a save to the Rockstar Games Social Club. And then for more details, please visit Rockstar Support. So in this one, they addressed one of the big issues, and that was your profile got deleted if you tried to go backwards. Meaning, if you logged on today on your PS4 and wanted to play with your friends that are still on that, you would have to create a new account. So essentially what this is doing is, getting Rockstar to move the player base forward so that there's even less of a temptation to go backwards. But this could also be pretty bad for players that might have some group of their friends on the new consoles, but not all of them, because they won't have the ability to go back and play with older friends. And the second thing was, players were just simply not able to migrate their profile. They were getting error messages that looked like this, that said alert. The GTA Online profile associated with this Rockstar Games Social Club account is not eligible for migration at this time. And that was incredibly frustrating because players thought to themselves, I've got an account that should be able to be transferred and it's not able to. What the heck is going on here? And am I going to have to start over? I just lost hundreds, if not thousands of hours, millions of dollars, so many garages full of cars and whatnot. Well, Rockstar actually responded to this on social media, which was a little bit surprising. I guess that means it really started getting out of hand because they said, we're currently working to resolve the issue with GTA Online profile migration for PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, where those migrating from PS4 or Xbox are currently blocked due to previously migrating those accounts to PC. And we'll update everyone once this is working as intended. So this was affecting a lot of players that had accounts on the console, but when the PC came out, they moved it to that. That's something I even did as well, because you had the option to. So I went from a PS4 and an Xbox One, and then when PC came out a year later in 2015, I did move it over to the PC. But it was preventing people from getting it on the PS5 or the new Xboxes altogether. So you can see when Rockstar tweeted that, it was at 3:55 p.m. Eastern Time yesterday on March 14th. And then about 6 hours later at 9:05, they said the issue blocking GTA Online profile migration of PS4 and Xbox One accounts that were previously migrated to PC has been addressed. That migration is now working as intended. But please note that GTA Online profiles that started on PC cannot be migrated to PS5 or Xbox Series X or S. So that might be where a little bit of the confusion is coming from, that you might have had a PC account that started there. You can't take that one to the PS5. It had to originate on a console, if that makes sense. Now, since Rockstar made that announcement, a lot of players have tried to, since then, jump back on and say, all right, we're good to go now. It was just an error on Rockstar's end. I'm going to be able to migrate now, no problem. They've still been getting the same error. And, you actually need to look at this support article. It's GTA Online Save Migration Error, which asks the question, why am I receiving the following error message that I just showed you? And Rockstar says that it might be if your profile is banned or suspended. Now, that would be pretty obvious. If you can't play on the other console, you wouldn't be able to play on this one. If the profile has already migrated and is lost eligible for migration, which at that point, you would think you would already have it on the console, this is probably going to be the one that impacts the most people. Illegitimate progress was detected on the GTA Online profile and will not be eligible for migration. So I'm going to assume that's Rockstar discovering that you've got modded or cheated money, or you've got, modded or cheated or hacked RP or something along those lines, or that you've been caught doing God mode. I think illegitimate progress is very loose for a reason. Like they say, that could be almost anything. That's probably the thing that's hitting most players, why they're receiving that. And then there's insufficient progress on the online profile and will not currently be eligible for migration. That one I can only see if you haven't completed the tutorial or anything like that. And if you haven't completed the tutorial, then you don't have anything to your name anyways, and you'd be fine and even better off starting off with a new profile. Now, I guess the only saving grace is if this situation applies to you, where you cannot migrate your character. At least we have the career builder now, which will kind of get you jump started into the world of Grand Theft Auto Online. I know it's not the same thing. I know you're not going to have the same cars, but is starting with something better than starting with nothing? I think the answer here is yes. Now, just because Rockstar made this fix doesn't mean that everything has been fixed. A lot of players have been reporting that they've been stuck at black screens trying to try these migrations, and that even though their account is squeaky clean, they still cannot move it over. The only thing I could say to that is keep trying. Since it's obviously launch day here, a lot of people are trying to do this, so maybe Rockstar's services are overwhelmed or overloaded or might not be working properly. So don't give up hope immediately, just keep trying. But what I would also recommend is reach out to Rockstar support. From what I've seen so far on social media and Twitter, they've been pretty responsive to people that are looking for help. So I would imagine they'd be pretty responsive if you ended up asking them on either social media or you decided to create a ticket on their Rockstar support site. That would be my ultimate recommendation for this entire thing. But anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. What has your experience been like migrating your account to the PS5 and Xbox Series X and S? Has it gone over smoothly? Has it not gone over smoothly? Let me know what you guys think in those comments down below. I would love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go and enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.